Let me introduce you to today's starting lineups. First, the visiting cougars. Sophomore, number 23, Austin Taylor. A junior, number 24, Garrett Beagle. Junior, number 31, Harley Clatterman. A senior, number 4, Tom Bernard. A junior, number 44, John Fillion. Cougars are coached by Mr. Rob Barron, assisted by Mr. Jerry Gates. And now the Bobcats. Senior, number 11, Danny Berger. Senior, number 15, Ryan Hazer. Junior, number 21, Brady Smart. Senior, number 24, Josh Lanoy. And senior, number 23, Colby Sayah. Bobcats are coached by Mr. Nate Bio, assisted by Mr. Cody Gilmore. The officials for tonight's contest are Mr. Brown and Mr. Gay. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and join us in our university, playing in the national anthem.
Calvin Castine at Northern Adirondack Central School, beautiful downtown Ellenburg Corners. It's November 30th, the last day of November 2012, and we're here for the second game of the 25th annual Bobcat Tip-Off Tournament, the Bobcat Shootout. It's the Northern Adirondack Bobcats in the home whites and their visitors from down the road a piece. It's the Northeastern Clinton Central School Cougars. Officials tonight, we have David Brown and Andy Gay. Should be a balanced officiating game. David Brown pays his taxes in the Northern Adirondack School District, and Andy Gay graduated from Northeastern Clinton, so can't get more balanced than that, I guess. Bedard will bring it up. We were hoping that the voice of Cougar Sports, Joe Southwick, would be here, but on this chilly night, 6 degrees when I shut my car off. This chilly night, Joe didn't make it, but he has promised he'll be at most of the Cougar games during the coming season. Referee Brown was down for a moment. Let's see what he tripped on. I don't know if the No, sometimes the volleyball guard comes loose. This is Josh Langlois is missing. Harley Tavernet with the rebound. Thomas Bedard with the ball. Bedard out to Tetro. Bedard out to Bigor. Tetro. Bedard, Tavernet, and Fillion on the floor for the Cougars. So let's see. We got Tetro, yeah, French, Tavernet, Bedard, Fillion. I don't know. Most of those sound kind of French. Huh? Might not be. I'm not sure what Bigor is. Not sure what Tavernet is either. Fillion, Tetro, and Bedard, I know what they are. They are French. Bedard gets up there for the rebound. Heads it back outside. I don't have a 3-second call underneath. Home team is leading by a 2-0 margin here in the early going. Nate Bilo looking dapper in his green and yellow there. He's got a green shirt with a yellow tie. Wearing the Bobcat colors. New floor. They've redone the floor here, so it looks nice and spiffy. Wish they'd redone the bleachers, but they didn't. Bedard with a steal. Bedard gives to Tetro. Shot by Bigor. And for Saya with the ball. Saya dishes it off. And looks like we're going to have Langlois at the line. First foul was called on 31 Tavernet. This one here is on any moment now. 31 Tavernet. He's got 2. So he'll be replaced. Looks like Cater might be coming in for him. Langlois misses. Goes to Bedard. There's Cater. Cougars working the ball around the perimeter. Long shot is good by Garrett Bigor. And we're tied 2-2. Winner of this will face the winner of the first game, Chateauguay, defeating St. Lawrence in the opening game of the tip-off tournament. 3-point shot is good by Josh Langlois. Langlois, that means the English, but it's a French name, Langlois. 5-2, Bobcats lead. Saya will bring it up. We got Saya, Langlois, I should say, Hazer, Berger, and Smart on the floor for the Bobcats. Fillion gives it to Bedard. Bedard always dribbling with his head up. Fillion throws it back outside. Bedard quickly with the ball after getting it from Tetro. Tetro gets it back, dishes it over, and shot was missed by Bigor, and it's going to be Cougar ball. Good hustle. Thomas Bedard sneaks in there, picks up the loose ball, and makes it a 5-4 ball game. 4 minutes into the ball game. Game starting about 18 minutes after its scheduled time. Cater gives it to Bedard. Bilo. Well, you know, they're French. Bilos first showed up here in the U.S. Up around the Kings Bay area. Nate's father, Jack, has done a lot of historical research, and he's one of the people I go to when I want to learn more about the area. Rebounded by Bigor. And we're going to have a foul on Pazel. (5-4) Bobcats, 3:09 on the clock. Cater will inbound it. Bedard. Stolen. Steal there by Langlois. There's Bedor. I'd say Bedor once, I guess. Bedard. I have a hold call. And we have a 30-second timeout for Nate Bilo's team. Cougar ball. Petro into the forecourt. Forget the zoom there, folks. This camera has a mind of his own sometimes. Bedard with the ball. Into the forecourt. Team down by 1. As soon as I take my eye off the camera, it keeps on zooming, so I gotta pay more attention to the camera and less attention to looking away from the. I sometimes like to look away from what I see on the camera to get a view of what's happening outside my camera view. Bigor gets to Cater. We go over to Tetro to Bedard. A nice move by Thomas Bedard, and he's put his team up 6-5 with a minute and a half to go in the first quarter. Degrees, as I mentioned earlier, when we arrived at the school. It's going to be an offensive foul on Berger. And looks like Matt Lefebvre is in, replacing Cater. 1:15 on the clock. 6-5 Cougars. Lefebvre takes a quick shot. I recall he came in the JVs last year late in the season and put in a couple of nice shots. 2 nice shots late in the season. I think he was injured last year, as I recall. I could be completely off the mark, but maybe not. Another shot by Lefebvre. That's 9-6 Cougars. A hold called on Lefebvre. 38 seconds to go in the opening period. Hazer to inbound it. Cougars take it away. This is Bigor. Petro pushes it up to Lefebvre. It's knocked out of bounds. Lefebvre will inbound. Bedard. 2 on the shot clock, 26 on the game clock. Underneath for Filion, turns it, puts it up. Rebounded by Saya. In and out on the shot by Alden Kerr. 1 second. Would have counted. It's a 9-5 Northeastern lead at the end of the first period here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Tavernet back in. He'll inbound the ball, give it to Bedard, and second quarter will get underway. Northeastern up by 4. Pushes it back out. Six on the shot clock. Bedard puts it up. And the Bobcats get the rebound. There's Saya. Rebounded by Bedard. Up for Bigor. Bedard came up as a youngster. He's been on the varsity for, say, 4 years, if not longer, at least 4 years. And now he's the only senior on the team for the Cougars. The Bobcats, on the other hand, have, I believe, 7 seniors, 5 juniors. Cougars have 1 man on the injured list. They have only 10 on the roster, and it's like Grimshaw is on the injured list. Saya with the rebound, pushes it up for Smart. Saya, an excellent outside shooter. One of the scoring leaders in the league last year. He's made it a 9-8 ball game, with 6.5 showing here in the first quarter. And now we got a timeout for Rob Guerin. Petro inbounds. To the end of Bedard. Whoop. The ball wasn't touched. I don't think it was touched. It bounced. I thought you had to physically touch it. Ball and over and back. I guess I'd have to see the replay, or I could argue one way or the other. 3-pointer off the iron, and Tavernet comes up with it. 9-8, 1-point ball game. Tatro, I don't know if Tatro's taking a shot yet. Knocked out of bounds by Pazer, and I think he gets the foul, and that'll be his second, team 5th. Cougars have 3 with 5:55 showing here in the second quarter. Tatro will inbound it. He's guarded by Saya. Lobbed out to Tavernet. The elbow shot is missed, but Filion's there for the putback. Good rebound and basket by Jonathan Filion. My grandson Abram's cousin. Rebounded by Bedard. Tatro, yes. Austin Tatro. I think he's got a new sibling. I didn't look long enough on Facebook to see if it's a boy or girl, but I think he has a new sibling as of a day or so ago. 14-8 is the score. 6-point Cougar lead, 5:23 showing in the half. Saya into the forecourt. Over to Pazer. Pazer quickly looking underneath, looking for Berger. Pazer will inbound it. Cougars with a steal. Here's Bigor. And it's rejected by Saya. Colby Saya with the rejection. Tetro will inbound it. Bigor has it tipped away. It's going to go off white. Tetro will inbound. Into Bedard. Just keep it. Cabernet underneath for Bedard. Dishes it off. And the Bobcats end up with it. Saya makes it 14-11 with the three-pointer. Team down by 3. Tetro over to Bedard. Oh, nice effort underneath by Filion. 16-11, 4:04 to go in the second quarter. Saya with the ball, gives to Pazer. Cabernet knocks it loose and chases it out of bounds. It's going to be a white ball. Pazer to inbound. Pazer outside to Saya. And it takes a long shot. Rebound into the hands of Bedard. We have number 20, Dylan Labarge, for the Bobcats. Tetro will inbound it. Bobcat ball. Langlois. Large back to Langlois. Cougars take it away. Here's Bedard. That was missed by Bigor, and the Bobcats come out with it. Saya throws it up, and it falls in. After the shot by Colby Saya, and it's a 3-point ball game again. Just under 3 to go in the second. 16 for the Cougars, 13 for Northern Adirondack. Tetro. We got a sub with Lefebvre back in. Viewer-supported local television. If you're watching this, we need your support. We have very little support from these Cougar families. We have some that are outstanding supporters, and most folks aren't supporters at all. Filion gives it to Bedard. Underneath Filion. Too strong. Good follow there by Bedard. Showing that senior leadership. The lone senior on the team. He's looks like he's accepting that mantle as being the team leader. Ball's inbounded to Filion. Short. Filion puts it up. Short again. Rebound pulled down by Langlois. And that was missed by Smart. Travel on Bedard. 2:05 on the game clock in the second quarter. The Bobcats could tie it with a three-pointer, and Saya's just the guy to do it. Saya to Labarge. Over to Langlois. Too strong. Cougar ball. And we got number 22, Alden Kerr, back in. Bedard to Begor, back to Bedard. 140 and counting. Still a 3-point lead, Cougars. The Bobcat defense doing a good job of containing the Cougars thus far. Rebounded by Saya. Kerr will bring it up. Kerr back to Saya. He was looking to get the shot off, but Lefebvre got there just in time to interrupt his shot process. We're going to have a foul on Begor. Where the heck's Nate Bilo going there? Get back there. Get back there. Put your sneakers on if you're going to come out on the floor like that. There. Come on. There's a steal by Begor. He lays it in. 18-13, 54 seconds. I think Coach Bilo is kind of excited here. His team is a lot closer than he probably thought they'd be at this point. There's a turnover. Cater is back in. He's going to replace Tavernet, give him an extra 47 seconds to rest. 5-point lead, Cougars. They'll have the ball. Lefebvre will inbound to Bedard. It's 18-13 Cougars. Traveling call. Saya with the ball. Langlois shot is missed. And Bedard does a good job of keeping Kerr away from saving that ball. So the Cougars will have it with 25 on the clock, a chance to take the last shot and add to their 5-point lead. Bedard over to Begor. 11 seconds. Cater throws up an air ball, rebounded by Bedard, and he's blocked by Smart. A big block there by Smart keeps it at 5 points, otherwise it would have been 7. And the first half's going to come to an end with the score. Northeastern 18 and the Bobcats 13 here on viewer-supported hometown cable. At 8:29, we're going to start the second half. 5-point ball game. Saya looking to make it close. Rebound Begor. Up to Tatro. Austin Tatro lays it in. 20-13. I'm sure both coaches have given their pep talks. I think probably Coach Guerin more disappointed with his squad than Coach Begor. Good job of keeping his feet up. Excuse me, Coach Bilo. Begor doing a good job keeping his feet up. Probably travel. I would have probably called it a jump ball. Langlois. Saya to Pazer over to Langlois. And Cougars with the ball, Bedard. Cabernet. And it's going to be Cougar ball, 17 on the shot clock. Tetro will inbound it. Not sure what the whistle was. Tetro to Tavernet. Bedard pushes it out to Bigor. And the Bobcats take it away. Pacer up to Saya underneath. Looking for Berger, reverse layup by Daniel Berger. And it's a 5-point ball game again. Tetro up to Bedard. Bedard for three, no. Rebound Filion. Hands it off to Bedard, out to Tetro. Steal. And a dribble through, and a good job by Bigor to knock it. No, looks like he lost it. Langlois lost it. You can't dribble through the zone, you got to pass the ball. Spread that zone out. It's like a man-to-man, however. It's like the Bobcats are playing a man-to-man, not a zone. On the shot clock. Bedard dishes off. Tavernet shot. Hit the rim. Play the whistle. Don't listen to that buzzer. Play the whistle. The ball hit the rim, so it's still alive. Even though the shot clock sounded, the refs will tell you. Now looks like Tavernet has picked up another one. We'll send Berger to the line. A 4-point game. 20-16, 4:33 to go in the third quarter. Bedard to Bigor. Bedard to Bigor. Blocking foul. Looks like Smart has picked up his second foul. Garrett Bigor makes it 21-16. Sub. And we got Brendan Boutin. Boutin is finally in. Wake up Ken Bushy over in the corner there. Ken and Joan have been sitting quietly, waiting for Brendan to get in. shot is short. Begor gives to Filion, and he draws a foul. Clock is still ticking here. Clock is still ticking, still ticking, still ticking. Now they stop it. I don't know if they were late starting it and they wanted to catch up on the correct time. Happens sometimes. Filion. Because I can't imagine that any of those guys would mess it up. Misses. We got Dory, McComb, Garand, and Sample over there. So between the four of them, they know what they're doing. Gives to Bedard. Jeff Dory, of course, recently inducted into the Peru Hall of Fame. I didn't know he'd been drafted by the Expos until then, but yeah, he's a former minor leaguer in the Expo system. Bedard will shoot. Foul was on Saya, his second. Team third. Rod misses his second shot and Berger chases it out of bounds. 3:26 on the clock. Five-second violation. Tony Bucci up there recording this scouting for Seton Catholic. What are they going to learn from this game? We're at 3:13 in the third. Bobcat ball, they're down by 8, 24-16. Langlois off the iron. Tavernet hustles his way in there to get the ball. Boutin. Now Bedard. Filion picks it up. Kobe Say at the line. Takes the first. Foul is on Filion. Only his first. Well, he's got a few more he can give up. 2:42 on the clock. Say misses it. Filion rebounds. Bedard will bring it up. To Bedard. There's Filion. Too strong. Rebounded by Smart, but Bedard wants it back. He gets it back. Boutin misses. And frustration foul. Seven-point ball game, 2:12 on the clock. Saya with the ball. For three. Yes! Kobe Saya with a 24-footer. Going to be timeout on the floor. Rob Guerin's going to say somebody's got to at least bother him. 24-20 is the score with 1:57 remaining in the third. 3-point ball game. With just under 2 remaining in the third quarter, so a lot of time left in this one. The foul is on Pazer, his third. Team third. Out to Boutin. Nice feed to Filion. That's 26-20. Say out the ball. Cougars in their 2-3 defense. Say off the glass. Obisea. Another 3-bagger. Makes it a 3-point ball game. 1:11 to go. Shot is missed. Bobcats can tie it up. Saya looking to do just that off the iron. Tavernet keeps it alive and goes off red, the white ball. And we got Labarge back in. He's going to give Langlois a rest. Kerr will inbound. Comes deep. It's slapped. Oops. Pay no attention to that zoom. And the red ball. Cougars keep it. Foul on Pazer, it's going to be his fourth. Pazer picks up his fourth. Looks like Smart will come in. 26-23. Cougars up by 3. With 33 on the clock in the third. Comes deep for Boutin. In and out. Rebound, Filion, no. And it's going to go off White, goes off the fingers of Berger. Gay says, "Did you like fries with that?" 21 seconds. Big over inbounds. Boutin. Big over to Boutin. 12 seconds. Cougars looking for the last shot to Bedard. 5 seconds. Nope. Took too long. Took too long. I don't think Coach Guerin was happy with that. No coach would be happy with that. Bobcats are just 3 away from the Cougars with 8 to go. Quarter of 9, I've decided that Joe Southwick will not be making it tonight for this ball game. 3 points. Cats are going to start with 4 here. Saya comes on the floor. Here's Boutin. Bigor. Bedard. Boutin. And taken away by the Bobcats. 3-pointer would tie it. You know Saya would love to tie it. Underneath the Smart, and Tavernet rolls out of bounds. It's the red ball. And we got Tetro in for Boutin. Tetro will bring it up. Bigor for 3, no. Rebounded by Saya. Barge out to Saya. To Saya. 3 seconds underneath. So the Bobcats turn it over. 7:02 to go. Cater will come in. He'll replace Tavernet. Tatro into the forecourt. Austin Tatro lays it in. 28-23. And the Cougars will get it back. Up by 5 with 6:36 on the clock. Tatro pushes it up to Bedard. Tatro out to Bigor. Tatro for 3, yes. Austin Tatro, he can light him up. Makes it an 8-point ball game, 6:11 remaining. There's Saya, dishes off to Langlois. And Smart misses. Ball ends up in the hands of Tatro. Underneath, looking for Fillion. And he lost it. Langlois brings it up. Labarge. Saya. Rebound Cater. Now Tatro. Into Fillion. And rebounded by Saya. 5:10 left in the game. Out of bounds. Oh yeah, timeout. 5:06 to go, 31-23, Northeastern leading Northern Adirondack. Tatro into the forecourt. Fades to Bedard. The fade saves it. Cater throws it out. That's going to be over and back. Six degrees when we arrived. Set the fire off here at the Northern Adirondack tonight on this February 30th. And it's been cool inside the gymnasium. Jump ball. Let's go. Time's a wasting here. Saya. Nope. There's Tatro. Blocking called on Saya. Non-shooting. 4.5 to go. 8-point difference in the game. Bigor. This is off. And Cater pops it in. 10-point Cougar lead, 4:15 on the clock. And no foul. No foul, but they call a foul on Saya. Apparently he'd lost it before Lefebvre bumped into him. That's going to be his 7th team foul. Saya saying, hey, are you sure? Sure I wasn't? Sure I wasn't fouled? Lefebvre will shoot. 4:11 on the clock. Shooting a 1-and-1. That was missed. Rebounded Smart. Berger. Double teamed. Surrounded by Bigor and Lefebvre. Labarge. To Langlois. Saya dishes it out. And Smart is fouled. It should be a shooting foul. So we got Brady Smart at the line. He's a junior. Labarge, Smart, Kerr, and a couple guys we haven't seen yet. Kane K.A. and Brian Heath are the juniors. The rest are seniors. Rebounded by Cater. Tatro into the forecourt. Over to Lefebvre. Lefebvre has that flick, a little flick shot. Is Tatro. Foul will be on the Bobcats. No, foul's on red. White ball. Alright, the way he was saying it stays here, sounded like it was a foul on white, but foul on red. Foul is on 14, Cater, his first, stolen by Tatro. Timeout. Timeout. Bobcats are down by 10 with 3:12 to go. Okay, here's Langlois with the ball. He throws it into the bleachers. Tatro to Bedard, back to Tatro. Foul away from the ball, a hold underneath. And Bigor is going to shoot, so it's going to be a 1-and-1. Foul, I believe, was on Langlois. Bobcat ball, under 3 remaining, stolen by Tatro. We're going to have a hold, I believe, on Labarge. 2:40 to go. Bedard will shoot a 1-and-1. Bobcats have yet to score here in the fourth quarter. They trailed by just 3 coming in, 26-23. They had outscored the Cougars 10-8 in the third quarter. Oh. Cougars jumping in there kind of late there. LaFave looking for a target. Comes deep for Cater. LaFave drives, throws up a little toss in the air type of shot, just tossing it up there. 35-23. Looks like Duso might be coming in. LaFave dishes it off. And a nice shot there by Bedard. 37-23. Have a Bobcat timeout. Cougars up by 14 with under 2 to go. Seton wasn't the only team scouting here. Beekman Town was also here scouting. We're in the middle of a full 1 minute timeout. 37-23 is the score. At the end of the first period, it was 9-5 Cougars, 18-13 at the half, 26-23 at the end of 3. And the Cougars have outscored the Bobcats 11-0 here in the fourth with less than 2 to go. So I'm sure Coach Bilo would like to see his team get on the scoreboard. They played an excellent game, trailing by just 3 after 3. But they've been as cold as the weather since the ball was inbounded to start the fourth. The Bobcats turn it over. Half-court trap type of defense for the Bobcats. There goes off the fade. And Coach Bilo is going to empty his bench. And we did have Duso come in. Now we got 24 back in Bigor. So you got LaFave, Boutin, Cater, Bigor, and Duso on the floor for the Cougars. Bobcats, tripping over each other. They've got 22 out there. That's Alden Kerr. 14 is Jared Nichols. 13 is Colby Guerin. 25 is Kane Kaye. And 10 is Sean Byron. Cater will shoot. 1:03 on the clock. And it looks like Boutin is limping. So Tetro's back in for him. .103 on the clock. (38-23), 15-point Cougar lead. 12 unanswered points in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Duso, but the Bobcats get it back. Kerr gives to Guerin. It's going to be white ball. Kerr will inbound. Too strong, rebounded by Duso. LaFave brings it up. 38 seconds to go. Tetro to Bigor. There's KA over 10 seconds. Cougars will not shoot unless they're fouled. 7 seconds. 38-23 is going to be the final. Bobcats will be scoreless in the fourth. Cougars outscoring them 12-0 and taking a final 15-point victory. And that's the way it was on this last day of November 2012. You're watching viewer-supported local television, hometown cable. Oops. Zoom is zooming in on its own here. Don't take no responsibility for that shot. Viewer-supported local television, hometown cable. TV worthy of your support, no matter what the camera ends up doing. Thanks for watching.